Royal Festival Hall in London, which stands within the borough of Lambeth.
The opportunity to be a part of something that brings community together. It's about people coming together, supporting one another. That's the reason I'm here.
You know, everyone is welcome in this building. In the foyer space, there are like poetry groups and break dancers and mums groups and the skaters downstairs. And I think that's really what culture is all about, I suppose, this sort of melting pot.
People come here and they have a time of their lives dancing and making friends.
We love Imagine Festival. It was brilliant.
So many great experiences at the South Bank. I love that place. I go there to think, I go there to see shows. I sort of carry this desire that everyone will experience that space.
Hello, I'm Louise Ogle from the Roehampton Student Futures team. Your degree may be finished, but our support isn't. We know that some people leap straight into their chosen careers, but for others it's more like a series of stepping stones. Either way, we're here for you over the next year, offering a range of opportunities from funded training and paid internships to alumni masterclasses and online career journeys on the Handshake Careers platform. Even if you have a job, you can still benefit from our training events and networking opportunities.
I found out about the apprenticeship first through Handshake Student, and I just kept applying to that role. After my internship at TG Consulting, I do feel a lot more confident with working by myself and also with remote work.
I was really impressed with the University of Roehampton interns. They brought a lot of confidence and showed a lot of expertise in the subjects they just studied, which was really beneficial actually when we started the internship programme. Don't waste any time when you're looking for a job. Whilst you're applying, I would say never forget the importance of your own personal brand. Use LinkedIn, use your social media channels, and it should be a time about reskilling and upskilling and what new things can you be learning to give yourself that competitive edge.
Make sure that every single time you do anything in your class, just word it as best as you possibly can, preferably on LinkedIn, and put it in bullet points. The benefits for applying as a pre-graduate or a graduate is just so that you get as much experience as possible before transitioning into full-time work. The more internships that you have, or the longer your internship is, the more experience you have under your belt, which means the sooner you can go off to greener pastures, I guess, and just figure out specifically what you want to do.
When it comes to your LinkedIn profile, particularly if you're looking for career marketing or other industries, it should come across in the types of articles that you're following, the blogs that you're reading, and if you have an opinion, don't be scared to share that. And then I would say, you know, research your sector and the sector you want to get into, and there will be some influential thought leaders in that space. Connect with them. DM them, they're happy to respond, and if they don't, that's still showing a proactive approach. And then when you go to that interview, make sure you mention that, because that goes a long way.
We have two very quick requests. Next month you'll get a text from us asking what kind of help you might need this year. Please do reply, it only takes about 20 seconds and it will help us decide what opportunities to send your way. Secondly, next year you'll be part of the National Graduate Outcomes Survey, which will be emailed to you. Roehampton really does need you to complete this survey. It helps shape the courses we run and the support we can offer to future students. Congratulations graduates, we can't wait to see where you go next. Do come and find us in the foyer after the ceremony to find out a bit more.
You came, you saw, and you conquered.
Congratulations to every single one of you.
Chair of Council, colleagues, graduands and guests, please be seated. And a very good morning to you. I'm delighted to welcome you today to this wonderful setting of the Royal Festival Hall, and I would especially like to welcome Sir Trevor MacDonald, who will be receiving an honorary doctorate from the university during the course of this ceremony. In a few moments, we will welcome each one of our graduands up onto this stage, where they'll be greeted by our presiding officer, who is the chair of the University Council, Phil Walker, CBE. Following the presiding officer's speech, graduands will be invited onto the stage to cross as their name is read out. When crossing the stage, graduands will have the option of shaking hands with the presiding officer. For those who do not wish to shake hands, you may prefer to place your hand to your heart, in which case you should indicate that as you cross. During the ceremony, Sir Trevor MacDonald will receive the Honorary Doctor of Letters from the University, and his citation will be read by the Vice Chancellor, Professor Jean-Noël Ezingal. Once all our graduates have crossed the stage, the presiding officer will then close the ceremony. Graduates and guests are required to remain in their seats until the end of the ceremony, please. Your drinks reception will then take place on levels 4 and 5. But first, please join me in welcoming the Chair of Council, who will formally begin the ceremony.
Good morning, and welcome to this esteemed venue. The Royal Festival Hall is a truly special place. It was built to celebrate the end of the Second World War and to focus on the best of us. Indeed, the best and brightest have sat on those very seats and performed on this very stage in the heart of the world's most vibrant capital. This venue is special because it brings together great people. Those special people who go on to change the world and impact others for the better. Today, each of our graduates joins this illustrious group. As Chair of Council of this university, there are many days that stand out, but presiding over graduation ceremonies is certainly the highlight. As you sit here today, I am sure you are reflecting on your journey that brought you to this moment. During your studies, many of you were part-time workers, many were carers or parents, as I can hear, all whilst being a student. That strength of character, determination, and commitment you have shown to achieve your best is truly remarkable. And I am honored to welcome you and your loved ones to your graduation to celebrate the huge accomplishments you have achieved. I'm sure that today, many of the people who have supported you through your degree will be watching you with pride as you cross the stage. On behalf of our graduates, I'd like to thank the academic and professional staff who have helped make this day possible. They have offered a helping hand, gone the extra mile, and provided much-needed support and guidance. You may have noticed that outside the hall on the south side, there is a magnificent bust of Nelson Mandela. He said, "Education is the most powerful weapon with which you can use to change the world." And that ethos is something we hold dearly at Roehampton. Rooted in our long-standing history, dating back to 1842, we continue to provide access to education no matter your background, so that our graduates become pioneers of society and leaders in their communities. Much has changed throughout our history, but what has not changed is our commitment to you, our students. As you enter the world of work, further study, travel, or setting up your own business, or take a moment to think about the future, you may feel uncertain about what comes next. The world and our economy are indeed changing fast, but remember that we all feel that way from time to time. My colleagues and I, and those sitting around you today, and your future employees and friends, all feel that way from time to time. My advice to you is to focus on your end goal and remember that those moments of uncertainty and questioning are part of what makes us special. You may make a few mistakes during your career, but you will get many more things right, and I know that you will grow in confidence and succeed beyond what you thought possible, just as you did during your degree. Our world faces a multitude of pressing issues that transcend borders, from artificial intelligence and technological disruption to climate crisis, inequality and injustice, and global pandemics. As graduates, you will have the tools and knowledge to make a difference in the world. You have the ability to be a force for positive change wherever your career takes you. Your education has not only prepared you for a career or for you to set up a business, but has also prepared you to be a responsible citizen whatever country you settle in. I urge you to use your education and your talents to make a positive impact on the world and use your voice to make a difference. In a few moments, I will greet each and every one of you to mark your success and send you on your next step. And I am encouraged by what is ahead of you. As Roehampton graduates, the degree with which you leave with today gives you infinite possibilities. As the next phase of your journey begins, I encourage you to look back with pride at what you have achieved. Be proud, because we are proud of you. Always remember that such a high award is not bestowed lightly by the university. It is a recognition of your hard work and dedication, and a testament to the person you have become. I wish you all the best as you embark on your next journey, and I know that you will make us proud. Congratulations. I now invite the Master of Ceremonies, Mr. John Briggs, to present graduates for awards.
Chair of Council, I present graduates from the School of Arts, Humanities and Social Sciences.
In the name and authority of Roehampton University, I confer upon graduates present and graduates in absentia for first and higher degrees, the university.
For the award of Doctor of Philosophy, Heather Craddock's thesis is titled Kew's Colonial Archive, a Plant Humanities Approach to the Caribbean Miscellaneous Reports, 1850 to 1928. She was supported in her research by her Director of Studies, Professor Ian Hayward, and her supervisors, Dr. Dustin Fraser-Wood and Dr. Kate Teltscher. Dr. Heather Craddock. Sahar Al-Shobaki's thesis is titled The Role of Imagination and Global English on Language Learners' Identities, Motivation and Anxiety. She was supported in her research by her Director of Studies, Dr. Deborah Jeremin, and her supervisors, Dr. Eva Epler and Dr. Lucy Henning. Dr. Sahar Al-Shobaki. Bethan Davis's thesis is titled The Sweetest Creatures, Sugar and Femininity in Early Modern Drama and Culture. She was supported in her research by her Director of Studies, Professor Jane Kingsley-Smith, and her supervisor, Professor Claire McManus. Dr. Bethan Davis. Jake Elliott's thesis is titled William Blake and London, the Artist Visualizing Jerusalem. He was supported in his research by his Director of Studies, Professor Ian Hayward, and his supervisor, Dr. David Fallon. Dr. Jake Elliott. Lizzie Fort's thesis is titled Rethinking Community Dance as a Practice of Care and Place in Woolwich, South East London. She was supported in her research by her Director of Studies, Professor Sarah Houston, and her supervisors, Dr. Efrosini Protopapa and Dr. Stacey Prickett. Dr. Lizzie Fort. Gridhar Raghunathan's thesis is titled The Queer Male Bharatanatyam Dancer, Negotiating Gender and Sexuality in Performance. He was supported in his research by his Director of Studies, Professor Anne R. David, and his supervisors, Dr. Avanthi Maduri and Dr. Glenn Odom. Dr. Giridhar Raghunathan. Jared Jones' thesis is titled Gelug Tibetan Buddhist Prasangika Realism and the Fictionalisms of Peter Pan via, I beg your pardon, trying to read the handwriting here, via Van Inwagen, thank you, and Bas van Frassen. He was supported in his research by his Director of Studies, Professor Fiona McCarty, and his supervisors, Professor Fiona Ellis and Professor Karen O'Brien. Dr. Jared Jones. Linda Marlowe's thesis is titled From Kid to Conqueror, Bill Clinton, Political Imagery and a 20-Year Campaign for the White House. She was supported in her studies by her Director of Studies, Dr. Philippa Velija, and her supervisor, Dr. Caroline Sharples. Dr. Linda Marlowe. Alison Curtis Jones's thesis is entitled, How can the dynamic body be an archive? She was supported in her research by her Director of Studies, Professor Alexandra Kolb, and her supervisors, Dr. Anna Pakes and Dr. Geraldine Morris. Dr. Alison Curtis Jones. Victoria Oladipupo's thesis is entitled African Pentecostalism and Gender, an analysis of the transnational role of women in the Redeemed Christian Church of God, Lagos, Nigeria, and London, United Kingdom. She was supported in her research by her Director of Studies, Dr. Richard Burgess, and her supervisor, Dr. Simonetta Cadarini. Dr. Victoria Oladipupo. And that's how you celebrate. Lauren Shaw's thesis is entitled, Examining the Legacy of Henry VII and Henry VIII's Ancestry and Lineage, Building Through Sites of Memory, 1485 to 1547. She was supported in her research by her Director of Studies, Professor Jane Kinsley-Smith, and her supervisors, Dr. Dustin Fraser-Wood and Dr. Susanna Lipscomb. Dr. Lauren Shaw. Lucas Charles Townsend's thesis is entitled The Intermodernist Poetics of Ian Fleming and Graham Greene. He was supported in his research by his Director of Studies, Professor Ian Haywood, and his supervisor, Dr. Ian Kinane. Dr. Lucas Charles Townsend. Amelia Junior Trop Dickinson's thesis is titled Gaius Cassius Longinus, The History and Memory of a Liberator. She was supported in her research by her Director of Studies, Professor Fiona McCarty, and her supervisors, Dr. Andreas Gavrielatos and Dr. Catherine Tempest. Dr. Amelia Junior Trop Dickinson. Jamie Walker's thesis is titled The Scratch on the Door, a Memoir. She was supported in her research by her Director of Studies, Dr. John Moxon, and her supervisors, Professor Peter Yeager and Dr. Shelley Trower. Dr. Jamie Lynn Walker. For the award of Doctor of Theology. Jai-Ha Lee's thesis is titled An Examination and Evaluation of Korean Pastors' Use of the Old Homiletic Method and the New Homiletic Method, with special reference to expository preaching and narrative preaching. He was supported in his research by his Director of Studies, Dr. John Moxon, and his supervisor, Dr. Julian Gotebed. Dr. Jai-Ha Lee. Mark Macklin's thesis is titled The Function of Foot Washing Within the Narrative of John 13, 1-17, the Text and Contemporary Responses Within Classical Pentecostalism. He was supported in his research by his Director of Studies, Dr. John Moxon, and his supervisor, Dr. Ashley Coxworth. Dr. Mark Macklin. For the award of Master of Arts, Blessing Anthony. Amy Jade Baker. Katie Byrne. Lydia Patterson. Safia Simmons. Helen Tamblin Saville. For the award of Master of Fine Arts, Ki Song. Louisa Turnbull. Dennis Hartman. Hansi Hu Sisley. Anna Placentino. Zishi Zhang. Mohammed Asanullah. Abhinav Arakath Babu. Karthik Reddy Buredi. Kishora Dala. Rohith Doma. Sharia Kabir. Shili Gedum. Pramoth Raja. Ravathi Golakaram. Rahul Narahari. Revanth Mudavath. Sunday Adams. Andrew Odido. Shaji Raman. Dvanish Prakashkumar Rathod. Raghupathi Thirunavukarasu. Bella Sirisha Udatha. Harsha Vardhan Reddy Vatharalu. Anushka Andaj Meena Ambakar. Olawatoyin Ayorinde. Shubham Krishna Dakad. Muhammad Farhan. Harish Bejavada. Amala Jose Kalampu Katasiri. Anto Jose. Basavaraj El Hiramath. Anju Nair. Harish Muniven Katapa. Shafi Sheikh. Sana Ibrahim. Madhu Kumar Pilapa. Bhavya Sangrajka. Pasam Chaitanya Lakshamana Kumar. Ankit Shahi. Kartikay Singh. Anay Soni. Aswin Prakash. Merin Sarah Thomas. Anushri Vanmana. Srimanth Yalamathi. Sanan Yakub. For the award of Bachelor of Arts, Ruby Angelina Adams. Elise Crawford. Awarded the Best Dissertation Prize, James Donaghy. Lorna Fisher. Emily Jones. For the Roehampton Futures Award for Employability and Work Experience awarded to Helena Power. Lauren Campbell-Walton. Lily May Stewart. Carmen Mishra. Awarded the Creative Project Prize, Alicia Poticari. Brianna Robinson. Brianna Cull. Adam Kilgee. Grace Stewart. Rihanna Bayliss. Isabel Blackler. Jack Kavanagh. Awarded the Best Dance Dissertation Prize and Roehampton Futures Award for Employability and Work Experience, Charlotte Clemenson. Amy Gerard. Ellie Kibble. Jessica Lewis-Clark. Ki-Chi Lee. Sarah Juliana Lopera Duran. Lucy Ma. Nanda Nair. Ki Pang. Lara Marie Penman. Renata Roma. Awarded the Andy Hardy Prize for Dance Spirit and Intellectual Curiosity, Jessica Walker. Isabel Wildgoose. Awarded the Outstanding Final Year Digital Design Project, Emma Brown. Daria Makshuta. Tyrese Dennis. Awarded a prize for the best academic performance, Charlie Grigorov. Lewis Hall. Carolina Jordan. Alison Kalemba. Alia Britanniere Lewis. Sherilla White. Tashleen Madden. Ethan Newman. Rodrigo Miguel Perez Diaz del Olmo. Ranjitha Ravichandran. Daniel Shah. Taya Shepherd Cross. Yana Skyden. Dylan Chambers. Amy Essex. Vanessa Kamiya Adewumi. Leo Olayede. Alfie Allenson. Alia Lenora Finn. Lexi Fogg. Nora Harris. So, Chair of Council, we now pause the Conferment Awards, and I invite the Vice Chancellor to present Sir Trevor MacDonald, OBE, with an Honorary Doctor of Arts. And now ask Sir Trevor, please, to stand.
Chair of Council, colleagues, graduates and guests. I'm Jean-Noël Esinjar, the Vice Chancellor of this wonderful university. Today, we honour Sir Trevor MacDonald, a true titan of British journalism, whose distinguished career is a testament to his integrity, inquisitiveness, and the power of compelling storytelling. Sir Trevor's legacy is woven into the fabric of national and international reporting, and his commitment to truth resonates profoundly with Roehampton's focus on knowledge, critical engagement with major global issues, and in service to the wider community. Now, you may not have grown up with the early evening news as a daily ritual, but you all know what it means to listen for a voice you trust, whether it's a podcast, a YouTuber, or a journalist who cuts through the noise. And Sir Trevor was the trusted voice of his era. What he modelled, accuracy, fairness, clarity, is exactly what we need today. And if I may be permitted a personal story, Sir Trevor's impact extends even to this graduation stage. When I first came to the UK from France as an international student, I found myself in a new world, learning not only the customs of a new country, but also its language. Each evening, as I tuned into the news, Sir Trevor's calm authority and careful diction became my classroom, and Sir Trevor became my teacher. His broadcasts were not simply news, they were daily lessons in the rhythm and richness of the English language, and they gave me the confidence to find my new home. We can all find role models and sources of inspiration in unexpected places. Sir Trevor's journey began in Trinidad, where his curiosity and love for the written word ignited a lifelong dedication to journalism. In the UK, he broke new ground as ITN's first black news anchor, shattering barriers and redefining representation in British broadcasting. He had authority, warmth, and eloquence. And this quickly made him one of the most trusted and loved figures on British television. Throughout his career, Sir Trevor has reported on some of the most pivotal moments in modern history, from the release of Nelson Mandela, wars, and countless elections. His reporting was not only informed, but also shaped public understanding. His celebrated interviews with world leaders, including presidents and prime ministers, have been marked by both rigor and empathy, setting the highest standard of British journalism. Sir Trevor's influence extends far beyond the studio. He has championed diversity in the media, inspiring generations of young journalists from underrepresented backgrounds to pursue careers in the news and storytelling. And through his documentary work, he has given a voice to those on the margin, exploring issues such as social justice, criminal justice reform, and the human stories behind the headlines. His humility and his commitment to fairness have been instrumental in opening doors for others and challenging the industry to reflect the society it serves. Sir Trevor's engagement with education is equally impactful. He has given his time generously to speaking with students, supporting mentoring initiatives, and advocating for the critical importance of well-informed citizenship. His encouragement has empowered countless individuals to believe in their potential regardless of their background and circumstances. And just last year, we were truly honored to have Sir Trevor come to speak with our students on campus as part of our Career Development Week. What an enormous crowd it drew and was inspired. Sir Trevor's philosophy reminds us that excellence is not defined by privilege, but by curiosity, by commitment, and by integrity. He continues to advocate for journalism that serves the public good, upholding values that are deeply aligned with Roehampton's mission to nurture informed, responsible citizens. So, graduates, unlike me when I was in your seat, you may not have watched Sir Trevor live on your television screen religiously every day, but you are living in the world he helped to shape. He showed Britain what trusted journalism looks like. He broke barriers so that representation could grow, and he modeled one-person integrity, inspiring millions. Today, we are privileged to celebrate his remarkable achievements and contributions with this honorary degree. Chair of Council, in the name of the University Senate and the University Council, I present to you Sir Trevor MacDonald for the award of Doctor of Arts honoris causa.
I'm going to talk first, and then I'll By the power invested in me, I grant Sir Trevor MacDonald, OBE, Doctor of Letters, honoris causa. Sir Trevor.
Vice Chancellor, thank you very much for reading that citation. Chancellor, thank you very much. And to you all, those graduating today and students at Roehampton University, thank you for having me here and bestowing on me an honor which is probably almost too great. I'm very grateful to you for your generosity, and I hope I can live up to some of the fine things that you said about what I've done so far. I fear that when I was asked to say a few words today, I could only think of something which you must have heard over and over and over again, especially as students here and those of you who've graduated today. the virtues of unceasing hard work. There is a fallacy which has become very commonplace in our lives, that there are other ways of getting on, that you don't really have to put in the hard yards, and somehow you'd be crowned with glorious success at some time in your life. That is not true. What we need to do, we all need to do, is to put in the work. I've learned that from my parents. I grew up in a very impoverished part of the West Indies, in a small village where we couldn't always pay our bills and depended on people who would allow us to pay when we could. But my parents, who were never formally educated, knew what was necessary for their children to succeed in life. And they instilled in us this virtue of hard work. And I will say the same today about what we all must do. My father would walk around and point out to me people in the street, and he would talk about them because of what their children were doing and how well they were doing. He would say, that's Mr. Smith. His son is studying law at Oxford. That's Mrs. Smith, whose daughter is reading medicine, is doing medicine at Edinburgh. And we were always pointed to be as good as they were. We were made to feel that we can only succeed if we look to the good examples and if we did as they did. It was also very clear to us that it was important in every way to try, when we have achieved anything in life, to put something back into the society. We had a duty, and I think we all now have a duty, and you now have a duty, to make sure that our communities are enriched and assisted by the assistance that you give to them. Become part of the world too. We are no longer isolationist, and we know what happens in every part of the world, from Nepal to Paraguay, and dare I say to Ukraine and to Gaza. We know what happens. And we must all try to do something to enrich our communities. We can no longer stand by and hope it would happen by some magical formula. We have to put in the work. We have to contribute. We have to try to make our communities better. And that needs your participation. It needs the participation of us all. And there's no time when we can say, oh, we've done enough. I like to remember the words of Tennyson, who said, how dull it is to pause, to rust unburnished and not to shine in use, as though to breathe were life. To breathe is not life. We must continue to help our communities. So I hope as you go out in the world today, you remember that. And we may feel that the time has passed. We may feel we've done enough. Well, we haven't. We can all continue to contribute to make our societies, to make our world a better place. And again, Tennyson said the words. He said, you know, you're not too old. Though all is taken, much survives. And though we're not that spirit which in olden days moved heaven and earth, that which we are, we are. One equal temper of heroic hearts, made weak by time and fate, but strong in will, to seek, to find, to start, and to make a newer world. I wish you all well in your careers as you look back. And thank you so much for the generosity, the Council and Chair of this university, the Vice Chancellor, the Chancellor, and the staff, for conferring on me this honor today. Thank you. I'm very grateful. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much indeed, Sir Trevor, and thank you for those very wise and inspiring words, and many congratulations on your honorary fellowship. Chair of Council, I now present further graduates from the School of Arts, Humanities and Social Sciences. For the award of Bachelor of Arts, Nia Treasure. Winning the prize for overall academic engagement, Ozan Yüksel. Winning the prize for Roehampton Futures Award for Leadership, Claire Maurice Brownlee. Caitlin Lum. Celine Marianova. Winning the Roehampton Futures Award for Internationalism, Kaula Ahmad. Also winning the Roehampton Futures Award for Internationalism, Malika Begum Bailey. Kyan Bello. Mia Islam Moore. Simi Nahar. Charlotte Nicholson. Sumia Paramadevan. Winning the award for Outstanding Academic and Personal Achievement, Matthew Smith. Gabriel Sword. Edric Dukusin. Madusan Dunkston. Anshel Weeks. Abina Ababresi. Jordana Alfonso. Natasha Brown. Latea Brown. Joy Nwaneri. Oshoremo Henry Iruakario. Winning the Sarah Turvey Award for Achievement, Simone Ashton. Amy Ann Hook. Zara Danya Humed. Samira Hussain. Tamana Jalili. Chaima Razik. Awarded the Dissertation Prize, Isha Singh. Winning the Outstanding Achievement Award, Ida Christine Sletbach. Alana Stevens. Omar Hojier. Sophia Maria King. Winning the Margaret Spufford Prize of £100, Matt Bennett. George Kurd. Awarded the Dissertation Prize, Jamie Doran. Amelia Dunstan-Young. Let's wait while we do some running repairs. Charlie Groom-Riecci. Awarded the Ancient History Prize, Miriam Maiello. Thomas Parker. Madeline Ranagan. Olivia Sedek. Winning the Best Academic Performance Award and the Roehampton Futures Award for Employability and Work Experience, Casey Brockbank. Maya Hamilton. Winning the award for Best Academic Performance, Ashub Jafanazad. Aita Njia. Jethro Noble. Amel Salah. Michelle Serrato. Nourain Azad. Shay Patrick. Pablo Santo Cuato. For the award of Master of Science, Eniola Fakoya. Sakthi Balaji. For the award of Bachelor of Engineering, Rigas Bushi. Rethwan Ega. Abdirahman Farah. Roble Ladia. Raja Babu Kushwaha. Masia Machus Madechsa. Abdul Rahman Omar. Stephen Junior Owusu Johnson. Unais Qureshi. Kaur Ravagnani. Haris Sabir. Rhodas Sampson. Winning the Roehampton Futures Award for Leadership, Adam Tom Sheridan. For the award of Bachelor of Science, Evangeline Anderson. Samsam Abdi. Shili Gedem. Abdullahi Mohammed Abshir. Zishan Ahmed. Nawal Ali. Malka Amaratunga. Mustafa Arafat. Joseph Anokie Toku. Nathaniel Annie. Uchechukwu Aninta. Mikhail Bakshazad. Vinu Basnayaki. Adnan Bijou. Catherine Binyamin. Usher Craig. Ose Mudiaman Kingsley Ireyi. Ugbad Ahmed Elmi. Johnny Emila Malathus. Mohebul Hassan Emon. Mariam Hersey. Nahid Hussain. Asya Ibrahim Kala. Shahadat Hussain Joy. Famida Kabir. Ayushi Kapatel. Mohammed Amin Lasfari. Zishan Kazmi. Ali Kessan. Rizwan Khan. Mohammed Anas. Hassan Kodirov. Jason Malakastra. Aaron Mann. Aras Taha. Noyem Limbu. Mohammed Mahad. Fabrizio Morales. Ohidazaman Ohid. Farusha Sachindra Para Munagamage Don. Marian Podgorianu. Ibtisam Mazuki. Abigaila Popescu. Aliza Raza. Rezwan Rahman. Sufyan Rida. Syed Abdul Rafi Salem. Mingma Dolka Sherpa. Kanwapal Singh. Sudeep Thapa Maga. Benjamin Tota. Mustafa Mohammed Yonis. Salah Zakaria. Sophia Faidutti. Georgia Banusi. Eladan Sela. Christina Valentina Constantin. Alexandra Dubout. Louise Dunn. Lamia Elcock. Eleni Ostrosio. Sai Harsha Kondaviti. Twice? You have it listed twice. Once will do. Her name is listed twice on the card, and I think she says, once will do. Filsan Duale. Winning the Best Dissertation Prize, Thea Helene Holmstall. Gisela Cameri. Krishma Kaki. Tracy Kodjo. Emma Mahone. Merv Oskanak. Amber Rose Phillips. Mikhail Zagorski. Daniel Joseph. David Addo. Jakongir Alekulov. Kanyan Sola Fakahinde. Dmitry Galasli. Abbas Ali Hersi. Abdi Moalin. Andrea Morales. Asadbek Muzaffarov. Nilufar Najiath. Athena Parsa. Bhargav Patel. Kush Patel. Vatsal Patel. Piranavan Ratnaraja. Georgie Sekina. Tayyab Rizwan. Elise Lowry. Olivia Lloyd. Natalia Petrina Radoy. Valeria Sushko. Ethan Bannister. For the award of Bachelor of Theology, Stephen Ngugi Kamau. Stephen Koch. Virginia Sauki. Cornell Uche. Alec Bignell. Romy Valerie. Saran Swan McNeish. Natalie Turnell. For the award of Foundation Degree of Arts, Josephine Harper. Kotala Alisa Madalana. Mary Mudia. Mohammed Iftikhar. For the award of Certificate of Higher Education, Philip Stingathio. Chair of Council, this brings us to the end of the conferment of awards. Many congratulations to you all. And I now invite the Chair of Council to close the ceremony.
Thank you, John. As we come towards the end of what I think is a very special ceremony, I'd like to take this last opportunity on behalf of the staff at the university to congratulate you all. There is, of course, one group of people we need to thank. It's your supporters, your family, your friends who've been with you, encouraging you with perhaps an online grocery order or a fuel bill, or perhaps just a smile or a hug or a word of advice. So I'd like our graduates to stand, turn around, face your family and friends, and thank them in the usual manner. Thank you. Thank you. Whilst this ceremony gives you and your friends and a family a chance to celebrate your achievements, it doesn't mark the end of our relationship with you. As a Roehampton graduate, you are now part of our Alumni Association. Within this community, you will find fellow Roehampton graduates now in successful careers, who have committed their time to support, mentor, and advise recent graduates on their next steps. I would also encourage you to sign up for our alumni mentoring support if you get a chance. You can find out more about the mentoring scheme and the Alumni Association online. And please do complete the graduate outcomes survey when it is sent to you next year, so we can learn more about what you are going on to achieve. Over 180 years ago, our first students, all women of our oldest college, Whitelands, completed their studies and went on to careers as teachers. Our lives today are very different from those women, but we can imagine too that they had their thoughts about what their next steps were, with a mix of trepidation and excitement. For those women and many thousands of graduates who have gone before you for over nearly 2 centuries, the core values of our founding colleges have endured and inform our purpose today. That purpose is to provide the best education possible to everyone who can benefit, regardless of their background. That purpose is to understand and improve our world through a spirit of curiosity and discovery. That purpose is to help our students develop the confidence, knowledge, and adaptability that they will need for a successful graduate career and a fulfilling life. As Sir Trevor said, your generation will make decisions that will shape not just our future, but also of those around us. You will become the leaders, team players, and change makers. Whatever your choice, we wish you every success on your journey, and we will watch you with pride. So once again, many congratulations. We're nearly at the end, but it would be remiss of me not to comment on an extraordinary special graduation. I first met Sir Trevor 25 years ago at the Colony Club in Barbados. I was far too nervous to approach him at that time because that's Sir Trevor. 10:30 news, you go to bed. He was the person that put the nation to sleep for many, many, many years. 25 years later, I met him when he was president of Surrey Cricket Club, and he greeted me like a long-lost friend. That's the difference between people who say they're legends because they're on Strictly and people who actually are. A true legend makes you comfortable in his presence, and I would urge you either to buy his autobiography or his recent book on cricket. William Butler Yeats said, I know he's a Tennyson fan, but let's do Yeats for now, said, "Education is not filling of a pail, but the lighting of a fire." The ceremony for the conferment degrees is now closed.